Hi there, I wanted to give you a little thought for the day or a little tip. And today's about tweaking, and I don't mean twerking, and I don't mean tweak in a sexual way. That's just weird. What I want to talk to you about is how you just change things or you persevere. And when I think about the things that aren't quite right, sometimes when I meet someone, a salon owner, and I think it's an example of don't give up. Don't give up after one go. Just keep going. For example, and I'll give you a couple of non-hairdressing examples. I like to use a NutriBlast or NutriBullet, and so everybody else does too. But what I found was the container was either a lid that was shut or it had this little flip-top container. So with a tweak, this is what I did. I just took the lid and drilled a hole in it. So that way I can drive it in the car and drink it, which is good. Whereas the other way, putting the straw inside the big one was falling and it still wasn't good and it tipped over. So at least if this way it tips over, it's not really a disaster. And that's what I mean by a tweak. Sometimes things don't work, but they don't need to be thrown out. They just need a tweak. Another example is my top. Now this is a lace top. Now lace generally comes in white or black. And then of course there's other versions of lace. So there's fancy lace and there's very cheap and nasty lace. And then think about this as a tweak, just because we added the colour to this, like this top is beautiful. It really suits me and I feel nice in it. And because it's not a black lace top, I don't feel like it's evening. I feel like it's day wear. And that's what I mean by a tweak. It's really important. Another example might be when you go to a restaurant and you have an awful experience because it's so crowded and so packed and people are running off their feet. Go next time when it's not peak time. Go on not Saturday evening or Friday evening. Go on a Monday evening, and just that little tweak means that you get it right. So what I want you to do is think about the things that you can do in your business that would tweak. Say for example you do marketing and you start sending out reminders or thank you by text and people don't respond like you'd like, and you think I sent her 4 texts, blah blah blah, and I think well just tweak it. Perhaps start the sentence with I really need you to reply to this message, instead of saying hello, this is Susie from blah 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 here and your appointment time is blah blah blah, and then unless they scroll down they don't see the bit it's important that you respond. So you might tweak it by saying it's important that you respond to this text. I need you to help me by responding to this text. Or please thank you in advance for responding to this text. Your appointment today is, so there's many ways that you can tweak it. The other thing is in business sometimes we do coffee, and I can't tell you the amount of times I've had a beautiful coffee in a salon. It's very few and far between. They give you some lukewarm coffee and it's not to my liking. I like it strong. I like to have soy milk and I like it hot. So nobody asks me, do you want a coffee? And I think, okay. And they bring it out and I think, it's awful. So just with a tweak, get the coffee right. Get everything right. So perhaps you need a piece of paper and a pen and you need to go around your salon and think, what could we just tweak to make it better? So what I wanted to do in this little tip was to provoke your thought process and just have a think about it. What could you do that would be better? I hope that was helpful.